Hey YouTubers, this is Al is Random. So this is one of my random videos. Pretty much this channel is just going to be anything that I put up. It's not anything specific, but I will be putting up as much videos as possible on the regular, as long as I possibly can. So today's first video is going to be about the ProTank 2 with, for all you electron cigarette smokers out there. I know that, from my own experience and probably yours as well, that these things add up quick. They are very expensive for the amount of times that you have to replace them within a week. So these rarely ever last me a whole week. On average, that's about 3 to 4 days that they last me, that I need to replace them, either because they're starting to taste burnt or they are just not hitting right. And so I have figured out a way to replace this for pennies. I will be showing you later throughout the video of how to repair this, what you'll need, and it's very simple to do. So let's get started. So the four things that you'll be needing are nail cutters, any are fine, wick with the wire wrapped around it, your old atomizer, and a Q-tip to clean. So let's get started. So we'll move some stuff out of the way, and I'll show you how to dismantle this this atomizer. So what you'll need to do first is take off this rubber piece right here. Just slips right off, and then this top part also is pretty much just clips on to the actual atomizer. So what you need to do is just stick your finger here and just push it against something hard, and it snaps off just like that. That's it. And then there's this little metal piece right here which sticks into the rubber, and what you'll need to do is just stick your nail into it, and it comes off just like that. Keep that over there in a pile. And then I have difficulty, because I have no nails, getting this rubber piece out right here. So all you got to do is take your nail cutters. There's a wire in here, so don't touch that yet. Just avoid touching it and just stick it to the opposite end and just kind of push it out like this, grab it, and pull it out. That's all you'll need to do there. Put it back with your pile, and then all you have left is your wick, and all you have to do is just pull it out, and that's it. And you've now dismantled your atomizer. So these are the 5 pieces. 2 rubber pieces and 3 metal pieces. And what you'll need your Q-tip for is to clean the inside where your wick will stay and where the liquid will collect when you smoke it. And you'll just have to clean that. And then the other thing that you want to clean is this rubber piece. Just kind of get the liquid that's left inside of it, and then just leave it there. And then now to start the repairing process, you take your wick, you wrap the wire around it just like this, and then all you do is just kind of even these out. So you have to pull them down, just grab in the middle here, and just kind of make them go down just like that, and then you grab your other side like this, and again pull that side down and make sure they're not touching. Make sure none of the wires are on the wick or touching, because then it will not hit right, or the electricity to the wire won't transfer right, or if 2 of these metal pieces on here touch, you'll get like a hot spot and it just won't hit right. And so then you just keep your wires like this, pinch them at the top, just make sure they're close together down here, and all you do then is just stick it through here. You just stick it through here and make sure it just sits in the middle, just like that. And then go ahead and just keep holding the wires and grab one side of the wire and just kind of pinch it to the to one side. And then what you do is make sure it's all sitting just right. And then you grab your little rubber piece here and just go ahead and stick it up the wire like that and push it through. Just got to squeeze it in there. And then you grab this wire and just do it to the opposite side like this. And it should look like this. Yes, there we go. So it should look like this. One underneath and one over the rubber. Okay? And then what you want to do is just pull this one up again. Make sure that this is sitting right in the middle. And you grab your nail cutters. And what you want to do is just go right to the edge here and clip it off. And then it should be, as you can see, the wire is just barely hanging over. If it hangs over too much, go ahead and cut it again. And then just kind of pack it up there with the metal. Just go like this, pack it up there. And it should be sitting just like that on the wire. I hope you can see that. And then your other piece down here, just leave it off to the side. Grab that other metal piece that looks like this and go ahead and just stick it in. And it should look like that. Then pull this piece down by putting your finger on the bottom of this atomizer and then pulling the other one down, because you want this wire, which either this is negative or positive, I'm not sure which one's which, but you have to have a negative and a positive. Let's just name them right now. So this one up here is going to be the we'll call that one the negative and this one the positive. So this positive over here has to touch this metal piece down here, and they're separated by this rubber. So go ahead and now cut this one. Again, get as close as you can to the metal with the nail cutters and just cut it like that. And then with this one, I like to do is I like to stick this here and then just grab it like that and make sure it's really touching the metal. And we'll do it again just to be safe. And so we did it. And it should look like this. With your wicks, or with your with the metal wire wrapped around the wick, should be centered right in the middle. And then these pieces down here touching this top of the metal, and then the other one touching this metal, and the rubber is separating them. After that, after all that is completed, don't just put this back on and your rubber piece, and you always want to test it. So what we'll do is I'll grab my my mod and we'll put some electricity to this and see if it's hitting right, and you should see smoke come right out of the middle. So give me one sec. So I got it. So this is my adapter for my mod that I have to use for the mod that I'm using. It needs a certain adapter to hit right. And this is how it looks. So what you do is, well, let's do this first. So with these atomizers, you have to cut the wicks back very far. So I usually go right about here, not exactly touching the metal, and I cut it. And again, just use your nail cutters, they work just fine. And then go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. It should just look like this. This is with the finished product. And now, just go ahead and, let's see, screw, oops, it's not going on right. I'll just go ahead and screw it on there. Go ahead and just give it a little tightening and grab your liquid. I'm using Tradition Zero milligrams. And just go ahead and squeeze out a little. And then just go ahead and hit the wicks on the side. And then go ahead and just drop just a little on the wick in the middle. You don't need too much because you don't want to do this. You don't want to hold on with the battery and then, you know, burn this too much. So it should just look like this. And then what we'll do is we'll grab my mod and stick it on there. And we'll not let too much air go through. And this is what should happen. And that's it. And your mod works. I mean, not your mod. Well, yeah, your mod works. Plus your wick is hitting just fine, as you saw. We'll zoom in really nicely right here. Sorry. There we go. And we'll hit it again just to show you. See? Hitting just fine. No hot spots or anything like that. So after you're done, you can just go ahead and keep that on there. Do whatever you want. And then just put this back on top like that. And just kind of shove it back on there. Make sure it's just on just right. And then go ahead and put your rubber piece over it. Like that. And then go ahead and grab your ProTank. Again, this is the ProTank. Ooh, didn't go on right. There we go, sorry. And then just kind of let the liquid run right to it. And then I'll show you how it hits in just 1 second. So this is the ProTank with the Atomizer in it, and let's give it a hit. And it's just hitting just right. We'll do it again. So, again, this is just an easy way for you to save money and do-it-yourself job. It's gonna save you a lot in the long run. You don't have to keep going out there and buying the new metal pieces because all you need is just that wick. You can buy them online anywhere. Make sure which one yours needs specifically. If you have a different tank or something. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, subscribe, and I will be putting up more videos. My next one probably will be what this what this mod is, and where you can get it, and the cost. And it works absolutely great. And I'll tell you all the specs about it. Thank you for watching the video.